What happened if an ancient woman gave birth to twins? No ultrasounds, no fetal monitors, no operating rooms. Most mothers had no idea they were carrying two babies until the first one was already born. So what happened when everyone thought the birth was over, but another baby was still inside? Could ancient midwives save them both? Or did the second birth become even more dangerous? The reality was far more terrifying than most people imagine. The struggle often began with surprise. The first baby was finally born. The mother was exhausted. Family members believed the hardest part was over. But then, the contractions didn't stop. What was happening? Experienced midwives sometimes realized another baby was still waiting to be born. For families who had never expected twins, it could be a terrifying discovery. Did delivering the first baby make the second one easier? Surprisingly, not always. Sometimes the second baby was lying in a different position. Instead of moving head first, it might arrive feet first, or sideways. That changed everything. What could a midwife do? Not much, but every decision suddenly mattered. She urged the mother to change position. She watched for any sign the second baby was turning, because if the baby stayed in the wrong position, the danger grew with every passing contraction. But there was another problem. The mother's strength was fading fast. She had already endured hours of labor, and now she had to do it all over again. What happened if she simply couldn't keep pushing? Every minute stretched the risk for both mother and child. Around her, the family could do almost nothing. They offered water, they whispered prayers, and they waited, hoping the next cry would come from a living baby. Was there anything else a skilled midwife could do? Sometimes. Experienced midwives knew panic could make a difficult birth even worse. The Greek physician Serenus advised skilled midwives to stay calm, help the mother change position, and avoid unnecessary force that could injure either baby. Did those methods always succeed? Sadly, no. If the second baby became trapped, there was no emergency surgery, no modern equipment, no way to see what was happening inside the womb. The midwife could only rely on experience, touch, and hope. But why were twins considered especially dangerous? Because every extra hour of labor multiplied the danger. Heavier bleeding, deeper exhaustion, a rising risk of infection that could turn a joyful birth into a tragedy. So did families simply give up hope once the second birth turned dangerous? Almost never. Many believed both children deserved the same chance to survive. Neighbors gathered. Relatives stayed through the night. Some prayed to the gods. Others offered comfort to a mother who had almost nothing left to give. So when did twins become much safer to deliver? Only after modern medicine transformed childbirth. Ultrasounds revealed twins before labor even began. Doctors could monitor both babies. If necessary, a cesarean section could save lives that ancient families had no way to protect. Does that mean ancient midwives knew nothing? Not at all. They couldn't perform miracles, but they knew how to stay calm, guide the mother, and keep fighting until the very end. For thousands of years, giving birth to twins meant facing an uncertainty that few families could prepare for. They had no scans, no operating rooms, no second chances, only experienced hands, unbreakable determination, and the hope that when the crying finally stopped, two tiny voices would be heard instead of one. And this was only one of history's forgotten struggles.